So now this is the time I get to vent, not only for myself but 16 million people. You know, you go out last night and you're sitting there for 20 minutes in a lineup to get gas. You know, and it's unacceptable. Everywhere I was going, it was about $1.59. You wake up this morning and it's $1.80. You know, it's absolutely disgusting. Number one, it's disgusting what the oil companies are doing. They're saying we have to upgrade the gas in the summer. Okay, so this is my philosophy. Do you let your tanks at the gas station drain and you have these tankers come up? Because I haven't seen too many tankers going up there to put the fresh gas in, or using the old gas and charging the higher cost. And how about the holding tanks that you see around the province that these gas tankers will pull up, fill up theirs? Would you let those drain too? Or are you just messing with the people? You know, I have my opinion that it's not physically possible to drain every single gas station and put the fresh stuff in. So either you're putting the fresh stuff in last month or you're gouging the people right now. And so what I did, I called up my friends in the U.S. in the same climate, because they use this excuse up here, these oil companies, that in my opinion are gouging the people. I called them up and I asked them, you know, in Chicago and Minnesota, because it's roughly the same climate, what's your gas price? Is it going up? They said no. It's about $3.80. And in Minnesota, the average is about $3.70. Folks, let's do the math. It's $1.80, right? There's 4 liters to a gallon. That's $7.20. And my buddy in Chicago said, what's this carbon tax all about? You know, this goes back to the federal government sticking their hands into people's pockets. They don't care that we have some of the highest prices in North America on the carbon tax. They jacked it up 17.5%. And then, of course, the oil companies thought they'd hop on board. No one's going to notice. Because I remember, and correct me if I'm wrong, and the folks here can, just a few months ago, I remember filling up for about $1.30, $1.33, $1.34. Did the barrel of oil go up 30%? The answer is no. So where is the 30%? And then you have the federal Liberals, and then you have Bonnie Crombie that believes she should put the 10 cents that we reduced it for the people. She wants to add it on. She wants to do the cap and trade. She wants to get rid of any tax breaks. You know, it's the same old Liberal plan. Stick your hands in someone's pocket, tax the death out of people. Just think of all you do is pay government taxes. We have never raised a tax in 5.5 years on businesses or people. We've reduced taxes. We believe in creating revenues through growth. There's 700,000 more people paying taxes than they were 5.5 years ago. There's tens of billions of dollars of investment from around the world. Companies coming here, they're going to be paying a tax as well. Now let's talk about the capital gains here for a minute. You know, it gets a little confusing for people, but it's not much. So they went from 50% up to 66%. So imagine you've been investing in stocks, very small, over a number of years, and it's grown and it's grown. And you don't have to be a multimillionaire to have investments at $250,000. So when you sell it, then you're going to get gouged 66%. But do you know who this is going to affect? The people that take care of us most, doctors. I've been getting more messages from doctors than ever before this morning. They work their backs off. They take care of communities. They have a little office. You know, that's their business. And guess what happens? When they sell that little business, no matter if it's X-ray clinic or MRI clinics or whatever clinic it is, guess what? They're getting gouged. They're, out of all the work they have done, they're going to get hurt the most. And everyone else that builds up a business, you try to sell it, they're going to get gouged as well. You know, it's just unacceptable that all the government knows how to do, especially the federal government, is stick their hands in their pockets. What money's left for people to put food on the table? How can they afford to even get gas? Like, these guys have to get it together. And if they don't, the people need to speak up, and the people need to speak up in the next year and a half. And when it comes to Bonnie's turn too, you know, ask her. She hasn't said a word, not a word about the carbon tax. Do you know why? She's the queen of the carbon tax. So that's my rant for the day. It's for the people out there, and I'll keep fighting for the taxpayers every single day.